Updated for 2016, Mitsubishi's smallest Outlander has a revamped exterior and a number of improvements inside too. I'm Chris from AutoAcademics, and today we're going to take a look at the 2016 Mitsubishi Outlander Sport 2.4 GT. So let's begin by reviewing the obvious. Our tester today is an octane blue 2016 Mitsubishi Outlander Sport 2.4 GT with front-wheel drive. The Sport designation identifies it as the smaller of Mitsu's two Outlanders. It's attractive and has a fantastic new car warranty that protects you for 5 years, 60,000 miles, and an even better powertrain warranty that offers peace of mind for 10 years, 100,000 miles. Here's looking at you, Hyundai. But that's not all. Standard features include super wide high-intensity discharge headlights, fog lights, rear LED combination taillights, and black roof rails. Newly added for this model year are 18-inch two-tone alloy wheels, heated power folding mirrors with turn lamps, and lip wheel moldings. Inside, you'll find leather seating surfaces that are heated for the front seats, automatic AC, color multi-info display, Sportronic steering wheel with paddle shifters, panoramic glass roof, push-button start, 6.1-inch touch panel display, rear view camera, and 9-speaker 710-watt Rockford Fosgate premium sound system for all you bass heads out there. Safety features include your usual suite of hill start assist, stability and traction controls, and a bunch of airbags. Total M.S.R.P is $26,845. Nowadays, it's en vogue for manufacturers to use catchy names for their vehicle's design language, and Mitsubishi's no different. They call this front end Dynamic Shield. Maybe that's superhero talk for looks nice. The Outlander Sport is a small vehicle, so you shouldn't expect a ton of space. But with that being said, you do get 21.7 cubic feet behind the second row and 49.5 cubic feet when the back seats are stowed. Putting the pep in this crossover step is a 2.4-liter Myvec dual overhead cam 4-cylinder engine that makes 168 horsepower, 167 pound-feet of torque. It is mated to a continuously variable transmission that powers the front wheels. EPA estimated fuel economy is rated at 23 miles per gallon city, 28 miles per gallon highway, with a combined rating of 25 miles per gallon. AutoAcademics saw 26.6 miles per gallon during testing on regular fuel. The back seat is fairly uneventful, with decent head and shoulder room, and there are even mat pockets in the backs of the seats.
What are mats?
The footwells are a little cramped though, and unfortunately, there's no lighting back here, overhead or otherwise. What is nice is this panoramic glass roof. Ha! And check out the LED mood lighting. Now, as we climb into the front, you can see that step-in height is nice and low, allowing for easy entry and exit. There are bits of soft plastic in some of the places where your hands might touch, and the chrome and silver trim definitely adds to the look. So now it's time to take it out and see how it drives. As I begin driving this Outlander Sport, one of the first things that I've noticed is that the seats seem to be more comfortable than I remember them being in the larger Outlander. Not to mention, they're pretty supportive too. And the ergonomics are situated pretty well in this vehicle too. All of the knobs are large for the AC units, and it's not too difficult to figure out the infotainment unit. While there is a bit of a blind spot in the rear 3/4 of this vehicle, visibility overall is pretty good, especially with all of the window space in here. While the engine doesn't make a ton of horsepower, it's actually decent enough in a vehicle of this size. And If I'm gonna be totally frank, I barely noticed the CVT transmission. Now, from what I understand, Mitsubishi has done a bit of work on the suspension of this 2016 Outlander Sport. And, well, my personal opinion, I'm not that crazy about the tuning of it. It still seems to wallow in corners, and you do get some resonance when you go over certain bumps. And I don't know, my amateur opinion, I'm not that much of a fan. Another critique I have with this Outlander Sport is with the interior noise. You get a bit of wind and tire noise into the cabin, and while it's not that bad when you're driving at lower speeds, it definitely gets amplified the faster you go. If I remember correctly, the base Outlander Sport starts at just under $20,000, which is pretty good. And this GT model that I've been testing, it is just a little higher than $26,000, which still isn't too bad. And so I've got to say that even though you don't have a ton of features such as navigation and all the latest and greatest active safety technology, it's still equipped decent enough, and sometimes that's all people really need. I have to admit, I'm not the only one that thinks this Outlander Sport is an attractive vehicle. During the time that I've spent with it, I've had a few people give it some props. So there you have it, guys. The 2016 Mitsubishi Outlander Sport 2.4 GT. When bells and whistles aren't a top priority, but you need a small vehicle with a great warranty that looks good for a decent price, this Mitsubishi Outlander Sport just might work for you. I'm Chris from AutoAcademics. Thanks for watching.